Hi everyone, and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator, the complete edition for 2014. I believe the year is 2023 right now, so I'm playing an older game. But I thought I would start here. And welcome to my channel. I just decided to do this because, well, my father is currently in hospital. And he is, he's a car lover. He enjoys dirt track racing, and he's currently in hospital, and he's going to be in there for a little while. And I thought I would record these just to give him something to do, just to keep his spirits up. And also, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I just haven't had the time. I mean, I still don't have the time. This is actually at the end of my day. But I thought I would give this a go and just give it a try. I don't normally play games like this. I usually play like action adventure games. So this is going to be a little bit new to me. I'm not much of a simulator player, so this should be different and interesting. I did a little bit of research into the game just to make sure I wasn't biting off more than I can chew. There is an ending to this game. It isn't open-ended like some of the other car mechanic simulators I've heard about. So we should be able to... There is an ending, so we might be able to... We'll see. Maybe we can get to an ending. And... yeah, I believe this is more like a puzzle game than anything, like working on cars and trying to figure out their problems. So it'd be pretty interesting to see how this goes. So yeah, well, I suppose let's just get started then. Begin. Okay, well, I have to make a profile. Let's make car guy. I mean, yeah, good name. Let's get started. Play. I suppose we'll do the career mode. That kind of makes sense. Okay, well... Oh, good. Tutorial. I'm definitely gonna need that. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. In this tutorial, we'll learn the basics of gameplay. You are in your first garage. It is the most basic garage in the game, but if your career progresses, you will unlock more professional garages with diagnostic parts and chip tuning. Okay. Let's start with the basics. Walk to the radio in the opposite corner of the garage and turn it on with WASD. Keys on the keyboard. Keys to walk around the garage. While near the radio, use it by clicking the left mouse key on the icon. Okay. Hey, this is not bad for a starter's garage, to be honest. I mean, there's a fair bit of equipment in here. Yeah, and a decent amount of... Is that fuel? Oil? Liquids? Non-branded, of course. Sport lube. I mean, you got your office stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's plans and things. I'm just going to turn the sensitivity down on that. Well, I can't turn the sensitivity down here. Well, that's kind of annoying. Can I do it here? No. I'll just make sure I don't move the mouse around too much so it's not motion sickness inducing. Switch on the radio. When you are close enough to perform an action in the game, an icon with a description will appear. Then you can press the action key to use it. Let's try to operate the car lifter. Go to the car lifter panel and switch it to the upper position. The car lifter will enable you to examine cars from below. Any reason why this came up? So we'll go over here. And... okay, that's cool. That, that's handy to know. This concludes the first basic tutorial. You now know how to move around a garage and how to interact with the equipment. It is time to start your job. Oh yay, a job. I suppose this is the career path. Your first customer has arrived. The job description and goals are listed in the repair order. You can always return here from quick menu under right mouse button. After completing all tasks, you can finish the job by stamping the form. Okay. So what is... Replace front brake pads, check front disc brakes. Can you change the brake pads on the front axle and check the condition of the brake discs, please? I will be back tomorrow to collect my car. 500 USD. That's... I mean, I don't know how much that costs, but that seems like a lot to me. You have to replace brake pads. Go to the PC and buy 4 new brake pads from the car parts shop. Okay. Car parts shop. And we're looking for brake pads? Is that it? So we need 4 of these. Are you sure you want to buy brake pads for 50 US? Yes. How many? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Go to the first wheel to start disassembling it. Remove wheel by unscrewing the bolts, then remove brake caliper to get access to the brake pads. Okay. Let's close that. How do I exit? How do I exit? Is it just escape? Okay, it's just escape on the keyboard. Well, let's start taking this wheel apart, I guess. You can perform 3 main actions in the mechanic mode. Disassembling parts, assembling parts, examining parts. Icons in the top right corner of your screen show which action is active. To switch between actions, open quick menu by clicking right mouse and choose another one. Let's stay in the disassemble mode. We have to take out old brake pads. Start by unbolting the wheel and the brake caliper and then remove the old pads. Okay. Oops. WASD to rotate the camera in this view. Oh, that's interesting. QE to zoom. Whoops, too much. Or scroll. Okay. Bit like some 3D editors. I guess let's start disassembling it. Select. Okay. Oh, okay. Click on it until you take the bolts out. Click, click, click. So that takes the wheel off. Now we have to disassemble the caliper, I believe. Okay, let's look at that. And then... Oh, I'm doing the bolts from behind. There we go. Take the caliper off. Let's take these off, because that's what we're replacing, I believe. Take that one off as well. Great, you disassembled the old brake pads on one side. It is time to assemble new ones. Switch to the assemble mode and mount the new pads. Okay. Quick menu assemble. And then we'll look at that. Oh, it's pretty simple. You just click on things and then it comes up with the things that you need to do. So we'll put the caliper in, the brake pad in, sorry. Now we're still in this assemble mode. And we'll put a new one in. One more thing. Remember that the customer asked you to check the brake discs. Switch to the examine mode and select the brake disc to examine it. If you know the condition of the part, you can repair wear on them. Not every part can be examined by hand. Some need to be examined in other ways, like OBD scanner, test drive, or diagnostic path. Whatever they are. So menu, examine. Alright, because they wanted us to examine the brake pad, I believe. Let's just check. Check the condition of the brake disc. Yes. Examine this one. It's 61%. We don't think we have to do anything. We just have to examine it. And that's that, I guess. Let's reassemble this. Put the old caliper back on. Put the bolts back in. Put the wheels on. Put the bolts back into the wheels. There we go. One side is done. Cool. Now how do I leave? Okay, I'm done. Do I just... Oh wait, is it just exam? Oh wait, no, there's the icon. I can leave. No? Is it escape? Oh, it's just escape again. Okay, it's the same as the computer. They could have explained that one a little bit clearer. We'll do this wheel. Now, let's take the bolts out again. Actually, this is not too bad. I thought this might have been a little boring, but it's actually not too bad. It's actually kind of fun. So get the bolts out of here. Take the old brake pads off. Oops. We'll also examine this. 62% as well. And then now we will assemble and put some new pads on. Yep. And then we put the old brake caliper on, and then we put the bolts back in. There's a lot of clicking. Put the wheel back on, bolts back in. I hope there's like, I don't know, a ratchet gun in the future. So we could just hold it down. Oh wait, I can just hold it down. That's, yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Thank you, game, for having that. Now, I believe it's all done. Congratulations, you repaired your first car. There are many more to come. If you want to finish your current job, open order form from quick menu and stamp the sheet. So, go to the order form. And stamp. Proceed to the next order. Yes! Let's move straight on to the next. That wasn't too bad. Replace air filter. Replace oil filter. Replace fuel filter. I last had my filters checked over a year ago. Replace them all again, please. 300 USD. There's some labor cost differences there. I mean, I got 500 US dollars to change the calipers. I mean, the brake pads, and maybe, I don't know. Let's just get on with it. So we need, I suppose we need to find what we need to replace, I guess. Wait, we need new filters. So let's, so we need a new air filter. What else do we need? Oh, there's a fair bit of stuff in here. Fuel filter? Yeah, we need that. Fuel pump. Ignition module. Oil filter, there we go. That's what we need. That's all the stuff. Now, where did they go? I mean, it's well, I mean, that's the oil line. That's, what's that? It's oil filter. Oh, yep, there we go. That's got to be it. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looked a bit, a bit used. So let's assemble. Let's put the new filter back in. Oops. It's a bit fiddly with the clicks. Yeah, 22%. Then we'll put the cap back on. Let's assemble. Oh, nope. Assemble. The cap back on. That's the oil filter dealt with. And now we need to do the air filter. I mean, that's the airflow tube. Okay. So is this a multi-part disassemble? So I guess I have to take this off first. Can I leave that on there, or do I have to take that off? Because I think the air filter's in here, judging by the shape. Oh, okay. No, I do have to take this off. I'm glad I don't have to click. It's just that is nicely done. Let's take that one out. Let's click once. There's the filter. Let's take that out. And let's put a new one in. Assemble. Put the new air filter in. Put the air filter cover back on. Put the bolts back in. And let's put the, whatever this is, airflow meter in. I'm sure these are real things. Technically I should know, considering most of the people in my family are mechanics. It kind of makes sense to me. It did, like, I've been told a lot of stuff about cars over my life. So, this is educational for me, as much as it's kind of fun as well. But that is the air filter done. They didn't want us to check anything, did they? They just want us to replace the filters? Yeah, they just wanted us to replace them. Now we need to find the fuel filter. So I don't think it's here. I get a feeling it might be on the back of the car. I really need to fix the mouse sensitivity. It's a little too sensitive. No, I don't need to inspect the wheel. Maybe I need to get under the car. That might make it a bit easier. Yeah, let's put the car lift up. That's neat. That's actually really cool. I like that. Undercarriage. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Is the fuel cell in the back? Actually, let's just have a look. There's the fuel cell. That kind of looks like the same. Yeah, that's the fuel filter. Okay. It's not connected to anything. I think that's just some game optimization going on there. But let's put a new filter in. Go into assemble mode. Yeah, there we go. Brand new one. And that's done. That was pretty easy. They didn't have to unscrew anything or anything like that. Is that really secure in there? Who knows? Let's put the car back down. There we go. And that is that. Let's finish the order. Yep. Aisan Kuga is the Aisan is the make. Yeah, we all know who that's pretending to be. Okay. Repaired. So what's our next one? Perform a test drive. Oh, okay. I could replace all worn out parts. While I am driving on bumpy roads, I can hear a knocking from the front wheels. Check the car and replace any worn out parts, please. $300. Perform a test drive. You sure you want me to drive? It's been a while. Oh, okay. Maybe we're not supposed to do this. Let's try. How do I do a test drive? They haven't explicitly told me. Maybe I go on a computer. No. Test drive. Well, do I go to the door? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Test drive. Drive to the test track. Okay. Acceleration, brake, slalom, suspension test. So let's... Whoa, well, I can hear that knocking. I'm not sure if you can. It's kind of quiet. Where am I even going? Whoops. Don't worry about that. I'm sure it's fine. Actually, where am I going? Oh, brake test is over there. Okay, let's go over there. Don't worry about the cone. I'm sure I can pull it out from underneath the car. This is not going very well. Whoa! The handle's alright. Whoops. Yeah. I'll get the cone out from under the hood in a second. But everything seemed to be fine. I heard the knocking. I think it was on the right side in my right ear. Or I could be wrong. It could have been the cone. I don't know. So let's inspect everything. I hope I didn't cause that to be more damaged than it is. Let's... Yeah, everything on this side is... Oh, hang on, here we go. The sway bar end link. Right. Yeah, that is... Oh, I see. Everything is highlighted. Now that I've test driven it, everything has a color and it's already showing the condition, because usually I have to... before I was examining it. That, okay, that's cool. So I need... a sway bar end link right. And a left one as well by the looks of it. Can I go over there? Oh, no, I have to go around. Examine. No? Okay, I have to go over there. So yeah, like, and whatever this is, what is that? Outer tie rod, okay. Maybe this will be easier if I lift the car up. Oops. I need to fix that sensitivity. I might fix it for the next recording, but I'll just keep playing for now, because it doesn't seem like I can adjust it in here, which is a bit silly, to be honest. So I need tie. What is it? A tie. A tie rod and a sway bar. You can't search. Okay, well, it's alphabetical. It shouldn't be that hard. T, T, T. And S. Sway. There we go. I need this one. I need this one. And a tie. Oh. Maybe it's in O, outer tie rod. There it is. I think it was only one. So let's go deal with that. I should do it from the wheel because it's a bit easier to do it from the wheel. Okay, well, I guess I'll do it from underneath the car then. Oh, that's a bit silly. Why can't I? I actually have to do it from the wheel. Okay, let's put the car down then. And what is this going to require? Just need to unscrew it. That's right. So we're in disassemble mode. We are in disassemble mode, yeah? Can I just how do I take it off? I seem to have forgotten. Do I have to take everything apart? Oh, I have to take the wheel off first. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a chore. Okay, let's take this off. Oh yeah, there we go. I can get access to it now. I guess that makes sense. Do I have to disassemble the whole... Oh. Oh, good. Okay, that's fine. It just wasn't coming up with the... I wasn't looking for the correct icon. That's why. And it was this side that was, yeah, it was this side. Yeah, there we go. I just have to make sure it has the correct icon coming up. So we'll put the new one in. Assemble mode. Yep, brand new one. That back in. This one in with a new sway bar. Yep, and then put the wheel back on. There's no cone in the front. Yeah, just making sure. And then we can take this apart. Put the new one in. Whoops. No, 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 no. Down here. Down here. Assemble mode. There we go. Put the new sway bar in. The bolts back in. And that's it. Just put the wheel back on. Oops. I think that's it. Let's just double check the back, just to be sure. Actually, maybe I should just do it by the wheel. Yeah, everything else seems to be... Go in examine mode and have a look. Oh. Camera's a bit... fiddly. Let's go in examine mode. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, there we go. All good. And that is job done. Repaired. What's next? Perform an OBD scan. Can you scan the onboard computer? Need to know if any of the electronic parts are reporting errors. Okay, this is a nice or simple one. Probably a good one to end on. So I'll be doing this. I'll do this one, and then I'll be wrapping it up for now. Yeah, so we need to use the OBD scanner. Do we have one? Or do I just use it on the computer? Like, do I just... Whoops. Get in. Check OBD link for errors. OBD reader 300 Pro system init. Reading EEPROM. 25 checking errors. Finalizing. Done. Okay. And did you find any errors? I guess not. Whoops, I'm doing it again. Done. Okay. I guess there was nothing wrong with it. I mean... There we go. That was pretty... Is that it? I can't... No, that's... Let's do another one. That was a little too... Can you scan the onboard computer? I need to know if any electronic parts are reporting errors. None. 300 USD. Seems a bit unreasonable, but okay. Easy money. I'll do one more, because that was really short. I wanted to have just a slight more challenge than that. Now I'm probably going to get something more challenging than repair starter. Okay. That's 100 USD. I mean, that should have been the scan, really. I heard I can have my starter repaired here. It barely works, but I don't have money for a whole new one. Can you repair it for 100 bucks? Yeah, I guess. Let's give it a go. Where's the starter? Am I looking for... No? Is it something in the engine? Starter. Is that it? That's an alternator. Gearbox. I am probably looking in the wrong spot. Is that plastic cover, oil? Oh, it's good to make note of these. Oh wait, here we go. Starter. Examine its condition. Can I examine it? No, I can't. Do I have to disassemble it first? I can't seem to examine it. Oh, let's just take it apart. This car is looking a bit old as well. I mean, this thing looks like it has more problems than just the starter. Oh well, not my problem when I'm done. So how do I repair it? Is there like a repairing station or something? Oh. Oh, cool. There is. Okay, only 8%. Yeah, that is not good. Oh, come on, man. Well, I suppose it makes up for the OBD scan. Did it do it? I guess it did. Let's just close this door. Inspect the engine. Now, $9 for labor. That you can't even get takeaway for that. You can't even have a decent lunch on that anymore. There you go. Brand spanking new, really. And that's it, I think. Just pop the hood down. And there you go. Whoops. Repair starter. Repaired. I'll fit one more in. This is actually kind of... I'll fit one more in. I was only going to do about an... I don't know how long I've been going for, but I was only planning to do about an hour. It might be under that. I'm not entirely sure. I should have had a timer. But... I'm actually... this is actually pretty fun. So I'm going to do one more. Perform a test drive. Replace all damaged parts. 1000 USD. Shifting gears is much harder than it should be. There is probably something wrong with the clutch. Or you shouldn't be driving a manual. I hear that's a thing. So let's give it a test drive. Okay, steering, acceleration. So I'm a... Oh yeah, it's a bit sluggish there. Whoa, okay. Oh, I see. Brake. Oh boy. Ooh, that is not a good sound. Or is that just the game being a bad sound? I can't tell. So let's take it through the slalom. I don't think they're gonna like how I'm treating their car. There we go. Let's see what that brings up. How many red things there are. At least I didn't hit any cones that time. So I don't have to deal with that problem. Okay, so let's have a look-see. Set it into examine mode. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. What about over on the other wheel? Let's have a look at the other wheel. Yeah, I think the problem was with the gearbox more than anything on the outside of the car, but they did say repair anything, so we'll see. Condition. Oh, the brake pads. Yeah, they're green. They're good as green. Let's check. Well, let's lift the car up actually. Set examine mode on. Maybe it's in the interior. Let's have a look.
A few moments later.
Clutch. Clutch. Where's... No, 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 no. Don't take that. Now, put that back. Put that back. We don't need to take that out. I'm just gonna look on the computer for parts related to the clutch. Used car parts. Learning book. Tools in the garage. Business management. Oh. Oh, okay. Become a better mechanic. One random part will be instantly examined. Oh, so these are like little perks to help you in the garage. 10% faster unbolting. It's not too bad. See if there's anything in here related to the clutch. Because then I'll know what I'm looking for. Oh. Clutch pressure plate. Clutch friction plate. Clutch release bearing. Cylinder heading. No, that's not probably not related. I'm looking for that. Right. Okay. That helps. And that is in here, isn't it? Oh, there's the gearbox. Jesus Christ. It was right in front of me the whole time. Well, that's puzzle games. I guess I have to go through the top of the vehicle to get access to that because I can't seem to get to it. Okay, let's get this thing off. Disassemble. Where's the icon for it? Oh. Oh boy, okay, I see why now. That's a big job. Well, I said I'm gonna finish this one. All right, let's do this. I have even pulled my sleeves up. As much as that's not gonna do much, it's just gonna make me cold. Okay, let's take this. Okay, I have to take that out first. Okay. Not gonna question that. That's... I mean... Yeah, I believe that's how they do it. Okay, well, I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. This is a front-wheel drive, I guess. Because if that's the gearbox and those are the things that make the wheels turn... Yeah, okay. I get it. How am I going? What is anything else still connected? Can I disassemble this now? Disassemble. Disassemble. It says that's fine. Am I? Oh, okay. Gotta take this out first. Now I can take this off. Okay. I just gotta remember to put all the things back in. Yeah, here we go. Look at that red. So take this off. What was that? I didn't even get a chance to see what that was. It's just, what is that? Clutch release bearing. Oh, we need to replace the clutch release bearing as well. Probably don't have to. What's this? The pressure plate is reasonable. And the friction plate. That's gonna come out. And now we need a friction plate and a clutch bearing. A new one. Friction plate, clutch bearing. Yep. Yep. Let's go back and put that in. Assemble mode. Your friction plate goes in. Put the clutch plate back on. Screw those in. Clutch release bearing. Also put the gearbox back on. Put the bolts in for this. And next we put the starter back. And then we can put the wheels. What were those things? I suppose they're axles? Are they axles? Drive axle, yeah. Put that in. And then go to the right side and do the same. Oh, the left side. That's the left side. I just did the right side. Put that in. The wheels back on. I'm sure it's fine. Drop the hood back down, because we don't need to do anything about that. The wheels back on. And there we go. Job done. That was actually pretty fun. That was very educational. I learned a lot there. Whoops, wrong button. Show repair order. Perform test drive, replace all damaged parts. Yeah, we did it. Repaired. I want to have a peek at the next one, but I am going to finish on this one. So we're replacing a car battery. Check the alternator. I replaced the battery 4 days ago, but today I wasn't able to start my car again. Check what's wrong with it, please. $1,000. Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish up here, but I'll probably continue playing from here next time. I don't know when I'll be recording the next one, but I'll see if I can be consistent at this. Because it would be good to be consistent at this. But I hoped you enjoyed that. And for that, I hope it helped you kind of relax a bit and, I don't know, see something different, because I usually don't really see me play games like this, and I don't know, hopefully you find it interesting. let me know in the comments even. And yeah. Until the next one, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you feel better soon, Dad. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, see ya.